Good day, good day, good day, good day, good day, good day. How everybody doing on this sensational Saturday? Hopefully everybody having themselves a sensational Saturday to be relaxing and reflecting, man. Reflecting about that four-letter word we call life, man. A lot of times what we have to do is we got to do some soul searching, man. You know, man, women search for meaning. A lot of times we don't even do that. We got to get back to the basic, back to life, man. You know what? Imagine. You know what? Sometimes when you sit back and you look at it, when you don't went through, you know what I'm saying, some trial and tribulation, you don't went through, you know what I'm saying, like right now, relationship problem, finance problem, health problem. You don't went through a little bit of everything. Imagine if you can get a fresh start. Imagine you get a fresh start. Imagine if you just went through some financial problem and you down in the dump and you trying to get yourself back up. Imagine if you can get a fresh start. What can we do? Imagine you're going through personal problem. You're down, you're depressed. You got different issue going on in your life. You don't know how to cope with it. You don't know how to deal with it. Imagine if you can get a brand new, fresh start. Come on. Sometime what you have to do, you have to go out there on faith and give yourself a fresh start. A lot of times right now is if you're going through things in life, what you have to do is right now, how do I get out of that predicament? How do I stop, you know what I'm saying, that madness and get it back together? All of us need a fresh start, man. You just went through a heartache, you know what I'm saying, pain, suffering, a breakup. Sometimes that can be the worst, folks. I don't care what anybody say. You going through a breakup, sometimes what you need, you got to have a fresh start. You have to remove yourself from that situation and start all over, man. You have to learn how to love yourself all over again. Even, you see, a lot of times we want to point the finger at other people when everything is within us. We can be our biggest enemy. We can be our own worst enemy. How do we fix that problem? Because once again, you're going through a state of depression. How do you fix it? How do you remove yourself out of that depression? And once you get it together, how do you maintain that state, that healthy, happy state of mind? You can't keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. When you remove yourself out of that darkness, when you remove yourself out of that abyss, when you pick yourself up from the ground, how do you stay up? How do you stay motivated? How do you stay energized? How do you stay positive to make sure you don't go astray? To make sure you don't hit that low point again? It's all about believing in yourself. It's all about putting God first and foremost and believing in yourself and staying positive, folks. Staying away from that negative energy. Staying away from that situation and circumstance that puts you on your back on the first time. Folks, you cannot go backwards, man. That's why I keep saying every human being at time need a fresh start. Imagine you was flat broke, okay? You didn't have a dime. You don't use up all your credit card. Right now here it is, you don't got no money in the bank. You don't got nothing coming in. Folks, listen, man. Everybody, we all need a fresh start. And sometimes how you get your fresh start when you're having financial problem, here it is, not just having one job, getting 2 jobs, getting 3 jobs, budgeting yourself, pacing yourself, separate your wants from your needs. Because a lot of times, you know what? We spend, not budgeting ourselves, not knowing like, man, wait a minute here. Did I pay this? Did I pay that? Did I pay this? And then you constantly keep spending. Guess what? Next thing you know, you're in the red because you're spending more than what you're making. We have to get back to the basic. It's all type of self-help course teaching us how to budget ourselves, how to separate our wants from our needs. A lot of times you got to ask yourself, do I want this or do I need this? And a lot of times there's a lot of things we don't need, but we want it anyway because it's there. A lot of times I think we buy things, you know what, to give us some type of self-gratification, you know, to make us feel good at that time. But then again, you digging yourself digger deeper into debt. Nah, man. You got to be smart. You got to be wise about your spending habit, about your budget, about your finance. You know, like to me, I done hit rock bottom before, and I say to myself, I'm afraid of being broke. I'm afraid of, you know, not having nothing in that account, having a situation that if I need the funding, I can't get my car fixed. Or I can't, you know what I'm saying, get the things that I really need the most. I'm afraid of being broke. Like I always say to people, before I be a drug addict, an alcoholic, or spend the rest of my life in jail, or, you know what I'm saying, be on the street, I'd rather be dead. I'd rather be dead. And folks, listen, man, we have to be better prepared and put our finance in order. You have to. Like even right now, I got so good at separating my wants from my need, making sure, sometimes I get proud of myself. You know, you go in a place, think you want to buy something, and then you go in there. I was in Saks Fifth Avenue, and I'm in there, and I'm about to buy some stuff, trying it on and everything like that. And then right now, I'm like, nah, I'm not buying this. Because I got a lot of bootleg materials. I got so much stuff I can't even wear. So why I'm going to go ahead and buy when I need to get rid of the stuff that I don't even wear anyway? So you're just going to buy. You know why? Because we want to give ourselves some type of self-gratification to make us feel good. Yeah, man. That don't make you feel good. You know what make you feel good? Being financially secure. What make you feel good? When you got a stash. When you got, you know what I'm saying, a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year of saving, just in case of a rainy day. When you got your financial fear in order, man. But the difference is right now, guess what? Everybody one time or another needed that fresh start, man. And that's what, you know what? But the biggest thing to me, in order to get a fresh start, folks, learn how to love you, man. If it's something about you that you don't like, if you got health issue, learn what you need to do to get back healthy. Learn to sacrifice. Learn to change your diet. Learn to exercise. Whatever you put into it, that's what you're going to get out of it. Right now, if you know, guess what? I'm overweight. To me, you know what? I went on vacation back in December, during the holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas, I kind of let myself go. I think I better let it go. Let it go, baby. Look like another love TKO. You know, I got on some Teddy Pendergrass stuff, and I let it go. And you know what? I started gaining weight. I took a trip to Vegas like last month. And when I took that trip to Vegas, you know what? I had some stuff, brand new stuff in my closet that I was going to wear. I went in and tried to put the pants on. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute here. So you know what? That just show you. You have to, like, you know, you get comfortable. Or sometimes people say right now, when you eat more, you do certain things more or whatever. And you know what? Here it is back then too. I was drinking a lot of E&J Apple. You know what? No. Because once again, you know what? You want to relax. You want to take it easy. You want to have a good time. You want to drink. You want to drink, you know, alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Liquor, beer. Guess what? That's right now compound weight around your waist. That's going to give you that midsection. That's going to make you bloated. Folks, listen, man, I don't care. You got to love you before you love alcohol, a beverage. You know, okay, make you feel a little good. But the difference is right now, you got to make your own self feel good. You don't need no chemical substance to make you feel good. A lot of people feel that's why they eat. They eat. You know what I'm saying? Because they love the way food made them feel. Guess what? It can taste good. But after a while, too much of anything ain't good for you. Too much of, you know what I'm saying, sweet. I'm a professional junk food eater. You know what? But then again, right now, I go on a mission sometime. And I say to myself, you know what? No sugar in my diet. Bingo. All right? Too much of anything is not good for you, folks. And that's why I want you to understand, man. It's all about your health, your wealth, your state of mind. Sometimes we got to love ourselves. And do you know what? I love me. I love me some me. That's all we got. In order for you to love somebody else, you got to love yourself first. How can you love somebody else if you don't love yourself? You're not capable of love if you don't love yourself. You have to. You have to get back to the basic. You have to. And that's what I said right now. I started to say about sometimes we all need a fresh start. You know, like, for example, it's Valentine's Day, okay? Valentine's Day is officially Monday. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody that's out there, whatever, you know what I'm saying, period. See, me, myself, guess what? My Valentine is my granddaughter. I don't have no, you know, hey, like I said right now, is guess what? So my heart, belong to my granddaughter. You know why? Because I know right now she's too young. She's not going to break my heart. She's not going to go up on the Empire State Building up to the top and take my heart and just let it drop and shatter into 1,000,001 pieces. So the difference is right now, that's my biggest thing, my granddaughter, that's mine. Hey, also, folks, listen. Look at this, right? Here it is right now, which guess what? You see this right here? Bully Buster. Bully Buster. Right now, I am joining forces with Bully Buster 702. Shout out to Big Keith. Shout out to YA Poet. Shout out to ICU Studio, whatever. You know what, like I say, because once again, people don't understand, man, when you sit back and you look at it, man, imagine if somebody was bullying you in school, if somebody was slapping you around, taking your money, force you to do things that you don't want to do, that's being a bully. You can get bullied at, I'm talking about from elementary school to middle school to high school, college, to your job, church. You can get bullied anywhere. But imagine getting bullied and you don't have that big brother, that big sister, nobody there to help you. But imagine, you know what? It used to be a thing years ago, a song by Ray Parker Jr., Ghostbuster. You know what? Listen, right now, imagine you can call Bully Buster. If you're in trouble, if you got a problem, and you got a situation that you don't want to talk to your parents about, or you don't feel you got people that you can confide in, imagine you can pick up the phone and call, not Ghostbuster, but Bully Buster. And they can help you with the current problem that you're dealing with now. They can help your kids, you know what, some of the situation that they're going through. You know, getting them to understand they don't have to be forced into doing anything that they don't want to do. A lot of times we get bullying to doing things that we don't want to do, even as an adult. You can go out. And right now, guess what? You don't want to drink. But they teasing you or try to hit you with that peer pressure. And they force you to drink when you don't want to drink. Then you turn around, leave there and get a DWI or get into an accident because you was bullied into doing something that you don't want to do. Folks, that bulliness is real. Right now, I can admit to that because I felt I was bullied into becoming who I became. That, you know what? I didn't want to be taken advantage of. I didn't want to be a sucker, a nerd, a punk, or whatever. I didn't want to be teased. So the difference right now, I became something that I'm not proud of. You know, I became somebody with a hell of a reputation because I feel right now I was bullying to becoming Brian Glaze Gibbs. I feel a lot of people be bullying to joining gangs. A lot of times people don't want to be part of no gang. They don't want to be part of the Blood, the Crip, the Latin King, or the other gangs that's out there. But sometimes they don't have no choice because if you can't beat them, you got to join them. And that's sad. Everybody should have a choice. We should be able to do what we want to do. As long as we doing it the right. We should be free. That's what freedom is all about. But you're not free when you're forced to do things that you don't want to do. When you're forced to have sex and you don't want to have sex, you're being bullied. People don't understand when you're forced to give people money when you don't want to give them money. You're being bullied. And a lot of times what happens is, guess what? When you're being bullied, that have a lot to do with your mental state. Why you think as far as the suicide rate among teenagers, kids, is so high? Because they don't have nobody to call. So once again, right now, you have somebody to call. You can call, it's not Ghost, but it's Bully. Who you going to call? Bully Buster. You going to call Big Keith. You going to call YA Poet. You going to call Brian Glaze Gibbs. It's going to be a 24 hotline that you can pick up and call. And you can let them know what's your problem. And sometimes, like Big Keith told me, he said sometimes people call that hotline. They can call me 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning. He said one time this lady called me 1:30 in the morning. I didn't say a word till 4 a.m. Wow. Folks, sometimes people need people they can talk to, people they can relate to, people that going to understand. People, like I told you right now, without no test, there's no testimony. Right now, if you never been through anything in life, how can you help other people to understand what they're going through? How to dig from that darkness, how to dig out of there. How can you help people right now? I can talk to people about I was once the problem because I've been out there. I did all these knucklehead stuff. Want to be cool, want to be down. I done rob, I done steal, I done kill, I done did everything. I'm not proud of that. But the difference is I can relate to see the person that I once was from the age of 14 and 24 to who I am now. Man, you kidding me? If ain't no test, I want to have a testimony. Okay? With no test, you don't have no testimony. You don't have nobody that you can help out, You know what I'm saying? You can share your life experience because you don't have no life experience. I done been through hell and back, and it's only because of the grace of God that I'm here. I'm blessed. You know what? Here it is, understanding what is my purpose, why I was blessed, why I was saved, why am I free. Because once again, right now, God know how I can be utilized. God know right now is, guess what? I'm gonna give you a ministry. It's not gonna be ministry like everybody else. You're gonna have a whole totally different platform, and you're gonna get out there, and you're gonna share your experience, and people gonna listen. You're going to gravitate. People are going to gravitate to your word. They're going to understand it. You know, a lot of times people say, oh, man, you don't say enough. You don't speak with a plural or singular. Come on, man. Everybody know what I'm saying. It's nothing fancy about me, man. I'm not going to get up here and act like I'm smarter and better than what I am. What I'm going to do when I speak with passion. Why? Because I care. Why? Because I've been there, done that. So the difference right now, I have a lot to speak about. I have a lot to give back. I have a lot to help. Only thing you can do is help those that want to be helped. That's it. You can't help nobody that don't want no help. And that's what I'm saying right now is, guess what? Do you know how many fresh start I got? I got a fresh start. Each and every day you wake up, give yourself a fresh start. Yesterday was yesterday, today is today. Give yourself a fresh start. Get out there and believe in yourself. You set goals. Set realistic goals. You know what? Guess what? I'm going to lose 10 pounds within the next 30 days. You'd be surprised if you put into effect what you can accomplish. You know what? I'm going to save $5 a day. I'm going to save $1 a day. Whatever. Set goals. Set realistic goals. Set attainable goals. That's it. I'm not going to go out there saying right now, listen, I'm going to make, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to save, you know what I'm saying, $200,000 when I'm only making $20,000 a year. Come on, folks. Unless I'm going to play a lot of lottery or collect a lot of aluminum cans, guess what? Give yourself realistic goals, man. Don't trick yourself because you can't. Be honest with yourself. Be real with yourself. Keep that positive mindset. Keep that positive attitude. Keep in mind, you can do all things through Christ with strength in you. And if God be for you, who can be against you? And the first person you gotta love you. You gotta love you. You gotta love you. You can't love nobody else if you don't love yourself. And a lot of times we don't love ourselves. No, we don't. A lot of us feel we're not worthy of love. Everybody's worthy of love, folks. Know your value. Know your self-worth, man. That's the difference. Like to me, like I always try to explain to people, whatever, anybody I meet or whatever, from the past or the present or in the future, my thing is right now is see if we, when you communicate with people and based upon when people, I'm getting communication from different people all the time and based upon how they come at me and what they're saying. Because once again, right now, if they come at me with positive energy and they saying the right thing, we can blend. But if they come to me trying to be slick, talking all that, nah. You know what I'm saying? Be you. Be you. Be true to who you are and what you believe in, man. Folks, listen, man. Here it is right now is believe, trust, follow your instinct. And that's it, man. How can you give back? How can you give back? How can you help? Even right now with the BGG Foundation, the BGG movement, it's best to give than receive, man. I'm just like I told you right now, man. I got so many good things that's going on, so many good things about to happen. And like I said, I'm going to be on the move, man. I'm going to be on the move. If I'm not working right now, guess what? I'm going to have so much of things going on. And like I told you right now, guess what? Here it is. I am blessed and highly favored. And I know that. I know that. I know what I'm destined to do. Great things. Great things. Y'all all are destined to do great things. You just got to believe it. All man and woman is rich in their own thoughts and ideal, but it's up to them to put it in effect. Once again, everybody is rich in their own thoughts and ideal, but it's up to you to put it in effect. It's up to you to understand what are you good at? What is your purpose? What can you do? You kidding me? Stop selling yourself short. Stop. Stop beating up yourself. Guess what? Each and every day that you wake up, and you open up those big eyes, you got a fresh start. We all need a fresh start, man. We all need a fresh start. Hey, listen, folks. Thank you for joining me. Hey, make sure you check it out. Check it out. Bully Buster, 702.org. Check it out, y'all. Check out the BGG Foundation. Hit the like button. Share. A lot of times right now is, guess what? Like I told you, I don't care about views. The bottom line, if you like what I'm saying, share it with somebody. You know, here it is right now. Go to YouTube, share it. Share it to everybody that's in your phone that you think right now it can affect. That's what it's all about, man. With the sense of having knowledge if you don't have nobody to share it with. Hey, listen, get your signed copy of the Brian Glaze Gibbs book, Beyond Lucky. I am blessed and highly favored by emailing me, Brian, Brian, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 at yahoo.com. Get your merch, man. Good day, good day, good day. It's right there in the description box. Later for that, you know what I'm saying? Crime doesn't pay. Even right now in the BGG movement, I got things coming, man. We got things coming to full circle. Hey, once again, y'all, thank you for joining me. Peace, love, and prosperity. I got something to drop in at 8 o'clock tonight, and I'm working on this other piece, man, the good, the bad, and the ugly, the series. I think y'all gonna like that, man. Peace, love, and prosperity. One love.